Do you know what song that is?
Yeah, it's Bleeding Gums Murphy plays it.
No, it's not Bleeding Gums Murphy.
But does Nina play it?
Oh, does he?
It's like a montage of clips, and he's playing it on a roof somewhere, and Lisa Simpson is playing it at the same time. I think it's that song. Is it Midnight something?
I think it's called Baker Street by George Rafferty.
Oh God! You think, and then you like.
Yeah,
it's probably exactly what it is.
So
like,
specific.
it does.
I think that's what it is. What's
Nice.
going on? What's going on this week? Sawadee Cap.
Swadee Ka.
Tiffany, hello in Thai.
Yeah.
We're learning bits.
Swadee Ka for me.
Yeah.
Swadee Cap for
Because
you.
you're an old woman.
Yeah. And
Oh.
another cultural Thai thing we did.
Oh.
We went to a Muay Thai fight.
Went to a Muay Thai fight last night. Yeah. So
Oh my God.
long-time listeners, long-time listeners might remember that in episode 2 we actually tried Muay Thai.
Yeah.
My friend from school, David, was fighting. He's been doing a lot of like Muay Thai fights. It's his 3rd knockout in a row.
It was mad. The whole thing was fucking mad.
Yeah.
Let's just say seeing a Muay Thai fight and going to a Muay Thai class is very different.
Because in one class you're wrecked and at the fight you're not.
No, like at a class you're kind of just like woo, like just like hitting the pads, whatever. In a fight, someone's getting elbowed in the head and they have to check if they're alive or not.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how many. He was the 5th fight, was he? 6th fight?
Yeah, 5th fight.
Out of the 5 fights that we saw, 4 of them were knockouts.
Yeah. It's weird to see that many people
That is
get
a
knocked
lot
out.
of knockouts,
It's horrible.
But it was great crack. It was really good fun.
It was great crack. So we're kind of on a 2-day hangover.
Yeah.
Maybe.
This is like day 2.
Day 2.
I feel pretty okay today, do you?
Feel grand.
All right.
Yeah, I have felt better. I don't feel particularly healthy today. Let's
Cool.
just say that.
All right.
Yeah.
Not healthy, but happy?
Yeah, happy enough, I suppose.
God, Jesus.
Happy enough.
Can't wait to spend the next 30 minutes talking to you.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
But did you know
Go on.
that you should never trust an acupuncturist?
Is this a joke?
Yeah,
Okay, right. Why?
because they'll stab you in the back.
Oh.
How shit is that?
That was shit, yeah. I started my search off with a pun. I didn't realise it was a pun until I wrote it.
Oh.
What's the point in acupuncture?
Oh, yeah.
So, kind
Is it pointless?
Yeah. I kind
Definitely not.
smirked to myself and then moved on because it was shit. Like, so, yeah. Acupuncture is what we're doing this week, and
is.
I don't know, are you looking forward to it?
Like, here we fucking go, right?
All right.
Because I was looking forward to it, and then I did my research, and now I'm fucking terrified.
Well, why were you looking forward to it?
Do you know why I was looking forward to it? It was because when we used to live in Amsterdam, there was a woman that was like our letting agent for our apartment. And
Yeah.
she said she had really bad tinnitus, which is like ringing in her ear.
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
called tinnitus.
Yeah.
And she was like, acupuncture got rid of it. And I was like, oh. So since then I was like, must be good.
That's it. Fuck's sake. I thought there'd be more. There'd be more to it.
No, so I'm just like, I liked her. I trusted her.
Yeah, she was nice, yeah.
I believe her.
Just to clarify now, are we in the middle of our musings and schmoozings?
I think we might be.
we comfy.
I think you're cruising for amusing.
We're cruising for amusing.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Here we fucking go, right? Schmooze me.
Schmooze you. What were my thoughts? My thoughts were, I am not looking forward to this because
oh really?
Yeah, I just don't really like needles of any sort.
That's fair. You don't. Yeah.
No, when we
I
were
think
in,
that's a normal thing. I think it's okay to not want sharp objects put in your body.
yeah, no, definitely. Like I think the day it all changed for me was when we were in school and we were shown a video of heroin addicts.
Mm.
There was this, I think, sex worker, and it was this particular clip that she was shooting heroin into her groin
Oh God!
because she couldn't find veins in her arm anymore. She was really like, this is a shoot up here, it's way better.
Jesus
really double.
Christ!
Since then I was like, this is the most horrible thing I've ever
That's
seen.
not what this is going to be like.
I know, yeah, I know. But since then, I've been
that's
like,
your view of acupuncture.
no, that's my view of
I know,
needles. That's my view of
joking.
needles. So it's always like, oh no, I don't. Since then, I haven't wanted to go near needles. Even the COVID injections, I was like, I don't really want to look at this.
I don't
like
actually mind that.
No,
I don't mind, and it's weird because I'm scared of everything.
Yeah, you are.
But I actually don't mind that. But what acupuncture reminds me of is two things actually. Is acupuncture why someone would lie on a bed of nails? Did you ever see that?
Yeah,
is
I
that
don't know
thing
what
people
the fuck
do,
that is.
or is that like a magic trick, kind of lying on a bed of nails? I'm like, is that kind of what this
I
is?
think that's what people do. I don't really know what the crack is with that. I thought with that it was like, and again, there's an episode. Like we could definitely try that.
Lying on a bed of nails, not a fucking
What
chance.
do you mean, like?
We'd be dead. I'm too heavy.
No,
Like, they
no,
go
because
through me.
I think the point of it is that isn't your body weight equally distributed over loads of nails?
Yeah, but to get down onto it.
Yeah, true, actually.
Like,
It's kind of like walking along a bed of hot coal.
yeah, oh God.
Don't really know what the point of that is.
No, I don't know.
I didn't know anything about acupuncture. I don't remember your
No.
one, Paula, saying it's good for tinnitus.
No.
I always thought it was something like, I didn't know it was for relaxing or whatever. I didn't really know what it was for. I just kind of thought it was stupid.
Same.
So yeah, I think after my research, I'm not really any the wiser. Like, you know, I don't know if I don't think I'm sure about what it actually is for.
I don't think you know how to structure a sentence either. You really struggled there.
I know, yeah. I was just like,
You've got bigger issues than not knowing what acupuncture is.
Yeah.
You really do. But do you have a body part that you want to get acupunctured?
Yes, I do. Actually.
Oh,
yeah.
right. Where?
The backs of my calves.
Oh.
My calves are fucking killing me at the minute because I was in the gym during the week. So,
Ah.
and we haven't. Is that our first week back to the gym?
It is.
Yeah,
a
in
long
ages,
time.
so-
Yeah.
I heard this was described. It's kind of Chinese medicine or whatever, and it's like cupping.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
see like that they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah. So
Similar, like people who do cupping probably do acupuncture as well.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you've probably already heard our cupping episode, but
Yeah.
I didn't really think much of cupping, to be honest. Like I think
Yeah.
what I was raging about with cupping was we didn't have any body parts that were sore. So it's like, how do you
Exactly,
know if
yeah.
this helps? Whereas
Yeah.
right now, my neck is fucking sore after whatever way I was sleeping last night, and the backs of my calves, well, just my calves are sore as well.
Oh, that's good. So
I'm
you
actually delighted.
have like
Mm.
a baseline of pain that you
Yeah.
can be like, right, that's sore. Let's see if it's less sore.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's
Do you have
good.
a?
Yeah, I have an extremely sore hip.
Do you?
Yeah, my hip is in pain all week. And do you know what I think it's from? Is I've mentioned it several times, so I don't know why you're acting so surprised. You obviously just don't listen to me. But what I think that it's from is where we're staying is on the motorway, and we have to go on the motorway
Oh, you did
on the
mention this.
moped into town to like eat or whatever.
Yeah.
And I get really tense on the motorway on a little fecky moped.
Mm.
But yeah, I also have like something that's painful that then I'll be able to say if it's more or less painful after.
Yeah. Well, the last time you said to me you've got a sore hip, I thought you said you've got a sore tit. So like,
Oh yeah, you did, yeah.
make sure
It was on the motorbike.
Yeah.
Motorbike? It's not, it's a
it's
moped.
not a motorbike, it's a little moped.
Yeah, you were shouting back, be like, you've got a sore tit. I was like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I don't. It's not my tit.
Just
my
make
hip."
sure that you clarify it today, because otherwise you might get needles in a completely wrong place.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I got just like a phantom feeling of that. Just
Oh,
there.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
So yeah, that's the crack. So we're in pain, which we're happy
Which is
about.
good. Yeah, yeah.
Which we're fucking delighted about.
Really good.
And hopefully we won't be in pain after.
Yeah. So
But anyway, into the research.
into our research, push your glasses up your nose there. You're trying to imitate the noise of it by just hitting the microphone off your head. Just don't know if that's going to be good enough.
Yeah, does this sound like me pushing my glass up? That's me hitting myself between the eyes with the mic.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So where did you... My research was really like high notes and low notes. Not high notes and low notes. Don't know what I'm talking about. It's not musical in any way.
yeah, it's like, what do you mean?
What are you talking about? Some people are like acupuncture class. Some
Right.
people say acupuncture load of shit. So
Okay.
where did you start on one of those sides? Or
No,
where?
mine was more so like, why? Like, what what's actually happening.
Okay, right.
Like, what is it? Why you do it? That kind of just why.
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah, what's the point?
Grant, sure, go on.
Bit of that.
Tell us then. What is acupuncture?
So it's funny, like I think it kind of weaves itself in with a few other topics that we've done.
Okay.
In a way that it's all about your chi in your body.
Once I
which
read
keeps
chi,
coming up.
I was like, here we
what
fucking
is their
go.
fucking chi? I still don't fully understand it, to be honest. And it's after coming up so many times, so I obviously am just not paying attention to what you or I are saying.
It just made me think of Tai Chi, which, like, we know how that ended.
I know how that went.
We know how that went.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, once I read chi, it's like, fuck's sake, here we go.
Here we fucking go again. Yeah, I was a bit like that as well. I was like, right, go on anyway. Let's see what they tried to say. So I was reading the John Hopkins website.
Right.
And this is a name that I instantly was like, yeah, that's a reputable one. And then I was like, why? Why is that reputable? And I was like, I've heard it in movies.
John Hopkins?
John Hopkins University. I think they mentioned it in Step Brothers, the movie or something.
Well, hang on now. You think something's reputable as a good source because you saw it in Step Brothers, not because it's a university of medicine.
Correct.
I mean, like...
Yeah, sorry. How do you...
Oh, I heard about that in a comedy movie, so they must be a really good source.
Well, listen, you have your way of finding out universities that are at a good standard. I have my way. Well, my way is through comedy movies.
Yeah. Well, you started off by calling it John Hopkins. So, yeah, I think that's...
Yeah, fair. But anyway, they're doctors and scientists and other things like that. Researchers, I don't know what else.
Right.
And they had a very positive article about it.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, that's kind of where I started. And they were saying that acupuncture is about stimulating the body to balance and heal itself. So we have this chi that flows through our bodies and is responsible for our overall health. Build up or disruption of the energy flow can cause disease, is what is the idea behind this kind of the ancient tradition.
Yeah.
So by applying the acupuncture to certain points, it is thought to improve the flow of the chi.
Yeah.
So it's basically chi gets stuck in your knee or whatever it is. Like chi gets stuck. They put in a needle and the chi just starts to be like dispersing around the body.
Yeah.
And
Free chi.
Free chi.
Free the chi.
Free the chi. And then, it just, then you're grand. According to John Hopkins.
You should actually apply to work in John Hopkins.
So ancient Chinese medicine, and that's what it does. So I don't know, like I trust the source, but the information I'm just a bit like I was rolling my eyes to myself while reading.
All right, okay, that must have been difficult. Like you were rolling your eyes constantly when you're trying to read a page.
Oh yeah, true.
It's so difficult.
I really slowed down my research by doing that.
Definitely. Never looking at the page.
Didn't even think of that.
Okay.
So that's kind of where I started off.
Right.
Negatively.
Yeah. I started mine very negatively as well. So I Googled acupuncture, what's the point?
What's the point?
And I found it's actually a research document, like a scientific kind of document, from the British Journal of Sports Medicine.
You love that journal, yeah, so that doesn't surprise
I found
me.
it on researchgate.com, which is also where I would have looked for journal fucking things for like college science stuff.
Whoa, it's coming full circle.
Blast from the past.
Your science degree is coming in handy after all.
It is, yeah. So literally, it was like the name of the article was the exact thing I searched. And they started talking about chi, which, is blocked, everything you just kind of said. The main thing around it was that there's no scientific backing here, really. There's been a lot of studies.
For fuck's sake.
I know. Here we fucking go again. Why are we doing this? So they said, now they really shit all over it because they were like, there's just a lack of any real evidence at all. The studies done aren't great. There's no placebo. There's no control group.
What a fucking sassy research paper that is.
So sassy. Yeah. Like they were literally like, they go on to say, and there's a, like subtitles in the article. One of the subtitles is "Why bother?"
Oh my God!
Now you speak of a language.
Literally.
They said, with no robust evidence, this begs the question: why do so many clinicians continue to use it?
Yeah, honestly. So we're wondering.
So they said the most common justification tends to be because it's an ancient practice that stood the test of time. But this is incorrect, because it was used in China. Actually, the use was on the decline for well over 1,000 years until it was revived in 1966. So it actually hasn't been used like loads over the last few years. Like it hasn't been that popular. It just came back up again. And when I was reading this, I was thinking a lot of the time we do research or we go into something and we're so already biased, being like, this is going to be a load of bullshit, which is exactly how I felt when I read this. But I think we need to be careful not to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like breath work, I was happily blown away by that. Yeah, blown away. Like breath, like a big heavy breath. So happily blown away by that. Tai Chi thought was a load of bollocks. I think I don't want to go into this closed-minded.
Oh, sorry, you mean into the experience close? Yeah. I thought you meant into the research, and I was like, well, I'm not going to pretend I agree. But but I think we do generally do a good enough job in the moment to actually be open-minded and be like, right, because we do want the things to work, in fairness.
Yeah, fair.
Like we usually want to enjoy the experience.
Yeah.
I don't want to go in and have a horrible time. Like that time with the colonic irrigation episode, you were so excited to have the water up your bum. You wanted that to be a good experience.
No, that's not what this is, you fucking dickhead. That's not what I wanted.
I know, yeah, but look.
That was such a fucking bad experience. So
go listen to that, please.
The next article I came across was from sanhealingarts.com.
Yeah, I love them. Big fan.
Guess what they do?
They do acupuncture.
Yeah, they do. They do. That's exactly what they do. So
fuck me, like.
I think as a rule of thumb, we should never really use our research by looking at in the colonic irrigation.
Yeah.
Like if you go onto a colonic irrigation website, they'll be like, this is the best thing since sliced bread.
Exactly.
This is a little bit like that as well. So I went onto their page because I was like, what do these guys do? And their vision is a responsive relationship with nature is the foundation of health. We aim to help people connect and adapt to the natural environment we live in. What does that mean?
That doesn't mean anything.
Scroll down a little bit more. Both acupuncture and Tai Chi belong to a long tradition of observing life in nature. Oh my God, here we go again. No. So instantly losing faith. Brought to Henry, who is the acupuncturist, herbalist, and Tai Chi martial artist.
Oh, fuck off,
so
Henry.
Much together, right? And Henry, look, I was completely judging him like book by the cover sort of thing, but could be a nice guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of thought maybe this guy just had too many mushrooms or something. Right? I don't really know. Like, I'm not sure. Is he like foraging mushrooms all day?
Yeah, probably.
Could be a really nice guy. I don't know.
That's not the point, though.
Not the point. No.
Not the point at all. I'm sure these are all lovely people, but that has no impact on us right now.
No, it's not. So, like, the first thing was talking about, look, there's no scientific studies.
Yeah.
He said the three things that it helps with.
Okay.
Is number one, the sympathetic and parasympathetic balance. Did you read about any of those things?
Yeah, so like sympathetic is the active kind of fight and flight.
Exactly.
Parasympathetic is rest and digest.
Rest and digest, yeah, exactly. So like he kind of compares them as like a yin yang kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
all comes back to yin and yang.
It all comes back to yin yang, chi,
the yin yang twins.
Yin yang twins.
Yeah,
they
it comes
feature
back
heavily.
to them a lot.
Their albums like massive.
Yeah. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
Yeah. Rocking everywhere. Yeah. Number two.
All right.
Interconnection. It connects you to yourself. Okay. Illness often settles in places where there's little or no blood flow, and the acupuncturist will find these areas and help reintegrate them into the entire system. So again, kind of like what you were saying with like the chi all over your body and just helping it kind of flow.
It block. What?
It blocks.
It gets
blocked and then I release it and shit like that.
Yeah.
The last one, which he said is the ultimate goal of acupuncture, resonance with nature. And this was the fluffiest of all the points.
That's the mushroom kind of, that's the mushrooms talking there,
that's
really, isn't it?
Nature is the source of all life, including human life. And human beings can choose to unalign themselves with nature. And if we do, that's when you start to get disease.
Like, who is saying, right, today I'm choosing to unalign myself with those fucking trees over there?
I think
like
I think it's more of like we're just getting like sucked into technology and shit like that. I don't really know. But then he went on to say like probably
mushrooms.
He's like chewing the mushrooms you find in the woods.
Exactly.
So he was saying like it could make you go to sleep easier at a reasonable time.
Acupuncture can.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let go of cravings and eat natural foods. Have the energy, freedom and motivation to exercise and to feel at ease enough to be outside.
What is that?
What do you mean?
Oh, so we're going to go in today to the acupuncturist and be like, we want to feel at ease enough to go outside.
Yeah. Well, I think we need to go in saying we were too afraid to leave the house, but we heard this helps with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they were the two things I started on, and I was like, right, this is going to be fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like, it just sounds so fluffy.
It sounds so fucking fluffy. Like, exceptionally so. More than a lot of things that we've been researching.
Yeah.
And what's kind of worrying me is it sounds fluffier and it feels a bit more dangerous because it's just needles.
Yeah, but I didn't read anything about dangers, did you?
Obviously.
Okay, yeah.
Obviously I did. Well, first, will I go through what it's supposed to help with?
Yeah, perfect.
So the National Institute of Health in America have shown that acupuncture is an effective treatment alone or in combination with other therapies.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But the things that it's saying, dental pain popped up a lot, which is a random one.
That's very random, yeah.
Very random. Headaches came up a lot, which kind of makes sense. I think it's like relieving tension headaches.
Okay.
Menstrual cramps.
Right, okay.
Which I was like, the days that you have them, instead of getting a painkiller, did they just stick a load of needles into you?
Yeah.
What's the story? Tennis elbows. I didn't see that on the list before now.
What is tennis elbow like?
Just a sore elbow from playing too much tennis, I think.
Okay.
Like repetitive injury, I think.
That didn't really
RSI, repetitive strain injury.
Whoa.
Isn't that it?
Oh, now look who's in fucking John Hopkins.
I
just been enrolled.
Now. Well, look, I'm as qualified to talk about this as fucking Henry over there.
He's actually a trained acupuncturist. And you know what? He'd poke the head off you because he's a fucking Tai Chi martial artist.
Oh, yeah.
And we know how quick they move.
He'd honestly never catch me, and I'm not that fast. Yeah, addiction is another one that it helps with.
Yeah, heard that.
Arthritis, lower back pain, all of those things. So those are things that apparently helps. And then I was kind of like, how does it help? Yeah. And then I saw on the NHS website, which is something I would fairly trust.
Okay.
Unless the Brits are at it again.
Brits might be at it again.
They could be. Yeah. But they said that doing acupuncture results in the body producing natural substances such as pain relieving endorphins. So having needles pricked into your skin puts your body into a state of being like, oh, pain. So it releases endorphins to try counteract that, even though it's supposed to only be mild pain.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, because I did read that as well in, like there was this woman, I tried acupuncture for the first time, and it was nothing like I expected.
God. No, this sounds ominous.
TheEveryGirl.com. Now, you're actually going to like this one. She hates needles and she has loads of anxiety. And she was going to acupuncture for anxiety.
Okay.
And she was saying, according to the Mayo Clinic, which is, they're fucking reputable.
Yeah, that pops like up the whole time.
All the time. Because I always think like, is it in
Mayo for Sam?
Yeah. So I always think Mayo for Sam. I think it's in the US, is it? Mayo Clinic?
Yeah.
So anyway, they said it's a key component of Chinese medicine, hair thin needles, blah, blah, blah. Relieves discomfort by increasing the body's endorphins and putting it in a relaxed state. I'm like, okay, right. That sounds good.
So then if the NHS and the Mayo for Sam clinic are saying it, then I believe it.
Yeah, like I did read that as well, that it's just, you're putting needles in and it's forcing all of the kind of parts of your body to go to that spot.
Yeah.
That's what cupping's kind of supposed to be like,
yeah,
isn't it?
exactly. Yeah, it's kind of
It's
supposed to
like-
draw blood to that area
Yeah.
to heal it.
To heal it. Yeah. To make
Glad we really fucking soaked in that research we did.
yeah, Jesus Christ.
We talked about it for like 2 hours and we can't recall like the explanation
what was
of
it for again?
Yeah.
Yeah. We just had loads of bruises. That was it, really. But do you want to hear how she got on?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm not going to tell you. Let's move on.
Okay.
No, I will. So, one weird thing that she said that apparently it's a done thing in acupuncture that we should expect going in is the first thing the person did was ask to look at her tongue. Apparently, in Chinese medicine, analyzing your tongue is a big thing, and it helps them to know like what are your health issues, and therefore where should they put the needles. So they're probably going to look at her tongue today.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's weird. So you better brush your teeth.
I was
for
just going to
once.
say, I better like really clean my tongue.
Yeah, get some tongue scrapers. But yeah, they put the needles in all over, left them for like 20 to 25 minutes.
Oh, they kind of put it in wherever they see fit.
I think based on the tongue analysis that they did.
Oh, right.
Isn't that
'Cause
fucking weird?
that is weird because I want to be like just in the hip there, please.
Same. I want to be like fucking throw 'em in my legs and my neck. I'm like, gooey.
See, my neck is sore as well, but I just don't trust them going into my neck for some reason.
Oh. Near your spine, like.
Yeah, I'm just a bit too worried about that. I'm just like, that makes me feel a bit sick to think about it. So I think I would be in a deep state of panic if they came near my neck. I feel a little sick.
Don't get sick yet. Like, wait until we finish recording this.
And then get sick as much as you
Then
like.
get sick wherever you want. Now, for this girl who had anxiety or whatever, doesn't like needles, he said it's the most zen she'd felt all week, maybe even all month. The post-acupuncture
I don't
feeling,
know how the rest of her month went, so that doesn't really mean anything to
I
me.
don't know, yeah. I'm not sure.
Sorry to be such a dick.
Like, I don't know the girl, you know, like, so you're not meant to be.
She's like, maybe all month.
Maybe even all month, yeah. Like, I don't know, like, she works in a meat factory or something. I don't know. So the post-acupuncture feeling was intoxicating, but subtle. So that calming sensation lasts for about 3 days, and it wasn't until that 3 days was over and anxiety started to come back, that's when she realised acupuncture has actually worked, because it had been sort of absent for a few days after the acupuncture. Isn't that mad?
That is wild.
Yeah. So she was like, holy shit, I definitely recommend this. She said it's not like a cure-all or whatever,
Yeah.
but like mixed with other things, it can be really good. So she said it was really good. Really, really enjoyed it.
I am very easily swayed
All right.
because instantly now I'm like, Jesus, maybe they're onto something with this acupuncture.
Maybe. Like that was the thing. Like there is another, theguardian.com, is acupuncture effective? They asked like their readers and like got people to write in. And actually before I came to that, I came across an article and here she is again. 5 weird wellness trends that Gwyneth Paltrow made a thing.
Fucking Gwyneth.
Like,
she is just non-stop.
I think like there's we've probably tried the 5 things. Like,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't tried steaming our yonis. Or my yoni.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
She
okay.
recommends steaming your yoni, I think.
Your yoni is something to do with your female anatomy.
Yeah, maybe that's Kourtney Kardashian.
Is it not?
Actually,
Isn't
maybe
it
both of them?
called the yoni Maloney? Is that
Yoni
not?
Maloney.
That's the correct term, isn't it?
That's the medical term.
The medical term,
Yeah,
yeah. The yoni Maloney. Yeah, but that didn't even read into that. It's like, fuck off, Gwyneth. But there was loads of people. Helen Todd, for example, and this was all off the back of the NICE Institute, the National Institute for Healthcare and Excellence in the UK. They were like, we don't recommend acupuncture. Of the 144 people that were surveyed, 96 of them said they found it effective. So there's another kind of thing. You're like, Now there was a mix of opinions. Helen Todd, 53, suffered a prolapsed disc, and she was told by her osteopath that surgery was inevitable. 6 months later, after doing loads of acupuncture, she's up climbing mountains again and doing long walks.
Jesus.
Go on, Helen.
Go on, Helen, girl.
Fucking fair fucks you. Another woman, Mira Walder, she went to treat tinnitus.
Right, yeah.
and she said it was just expensive and useless. So, she said a
I know
woman...
you're going to be like, and she was cured.
No. At the beginning of the treatment, they took a towel and started rubbing her head as if like your hair is, you know when your hair is wet and you're drying it off. She was like, it was just silly. So I was like,
Jesus. I like getting my head rubbed though, so I kind of like the sound of that.
Well, what about Michael, 59? He started to get terrible chest pains on learning his son had been lying to him about his university results.
What the fuck?
So Michael had a little fucking dick for a son who was lying about shit. And this, like, Michael got terrible chest pain. Tried a load of painkillers, went to hospital. Nothing worked. Guess what did, though? Acupuncture.
Got acupuncture and his son never lied again.
Yeah, he said he stuck a needle in his son, and his son, no, he didn't. He didn't. He said the sessions unblocked his emotional energy and finished by saying, conventional science thinks it knows everything. It doesn't.
Oh, go on, Michael.
Michael, yeah. So, I don't know. It seems to just depend on the person, the type of acupuncture you do, all of this sort of stuff.
Yeah. But again, it's like, I want it to be real because I would like if my hip pain was gone.
Right. You sound like a fucking old woman.
I know I do. I actually do. But I want to be able to live my life hip pain free.
Oh my God.
You know, so
you
I
have
hope.
Such a tough life.
I honestly do. It's like the floods the other day.
Yeah.
No, I can't say that. I can't say that.
Go on, say you're the most affected.
I was going to say I was the most affected because I couldn't go my morning walk.
Yeah. Can't say that.
Can't say that.
No.
Can't say that. Cut that out. But I think overall it's important to remember that I don't know.
Right, okay.
I lost my train of thought there completely.
I think the best thing that can come out of this is the pain that we're feeling now, we don't feel afterwards.
Yeah.
And also that we'll have a good sleep.
Oh my God, that would be amazing if it made us have really good sleep.
I think that's the best we can hope for her.
Like, what if one of us thinks it works and the other doesn't?
Even better.
And then I'm like, you're a fucking liar if you think that works.
I thought you'd be the one who'd be like, oh, that's so
I
good.
know, yeah, I think so as well.
Just eat that shit up.
Yeah, I know, but hopefully it works. That's kind of the
like,
aim
what
of
if
the game.
you go in and then you're just not feeling anxious for like days after? Would you consider doing it every single week? Or
100%.
Really, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
What if you come out and then your hip is just so loose that the only thing you want to do is use a hula hoop or do those like leg stretches. You know when you put your hands on your hips and you fucking move your groin around.
That'll be me.
You'll be doing loads of them.
Yeah, that
could
happen. Like, it actually could. Anything's possible if you just believe.
Yeah.
And you've got love in your heart.
and you're just full of chi.
Oh my God, the acupuncture was inside us all along.
All along.
That might be how we feel at the end.
Do you want to play a game?
Yeah, why do you sound so suspicious?
I'm not trying to sound suspicious. Yeah, let's play a game.
What's this attitude about?
I'm not giving you an attitude. Like,
you don't seem excited enough.
Okay, ask me again.
Do you want to play a game?
A game? I wasn't expecting that.
What a surprise!
What a surprise. We never play games. Yeah, I'd love to play a game. You made the game this week?
I made the game. Yeah. I couldn't think of many different names. Well, no, that's not true. A name just came to me, so I didn't need to think of other names.
Okay, right.
A name came to me and I was like, that's brilliant.
Oh my God.
No. And I was like, that'll do.
Okay.
So I didn't need to go through the long list of games to try to figure out something.
Yeah.
So the name of the game this week is Acupuncture.
That is good.
Yeah, so that's this week's game. What I was going to do is get clips of celebrities sneezing, and you have to guess who the celebrity was.
Oh, is in like an audio clip?
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been really good, yeah.
Yeah, but it turns out celebrities probably have really good PR people that there is no clips of celebrities sneezing on the internet. I literally could find one of Katy Perry and I was like, you're definitely not going to know her sneeze out of a crowd. And I was like,
why?
I don't know. I just didn't think you would. I don't know if you listened to her.
Do people sneezing all sound kind of the same? Like, I mean,
true, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's fuck all clips of celebrity sneezing on the internet.
Okay, what a shame.
They've had it absolutely wiped clean.
Oh my god.
So then I thought maybe I'd do one of what celebrity am I imitating? The way I think they would sneeze. And then I was like for example, it could be Sean Connery being like, achoo.
Oh my god, like, so is that the game?
No.
Oh
But I
my
was
god.
like, I could do that, and then I was like, that would be hard. Like,
Never know.
I'm not that good at imitating, or
I'm not that good at imitating celebrity sneezes.
yeah, I'm not that
That's
good.
fair.
A lot of people are really good at that.
That's a very niche part of the market, isn't
Yeah,
it? Like,
I'm not that good.
hmm.
So what I settled on for Acupuncture
Yeah.
is it's all about being allergic to BS.
Oh,
So I'm going to give you 10 facts,
right.
and some of them are true, some of them are not.
Okay.
So for the ones that are wrong, you have to sneeze. You have
Okay.
to do a fake sneeze because you're allergic to the bullshit.
Okay, I
that
thought
I'm
I was
saying.
gonna have to like hit myself in the nose and do like a
A
really
real
serious sneeze.
Oh
yeah.
God, no.
Okay.
So do you want to practice what your sneeze is going to sound like? Just to be ready?
Okay. I don't want to shout into the microphone either.
Yeah. Well, you're not supposed to shout when you sneeze. You fucking scream sneezer.
I love scream sneezing.
I'm just after getting triggered. I don't know why I want to hear you sneeze when that raises my blood pressure.
Yeah. Well, look, acupuncture will bring it down. You know? So don't worry.
So yeah, let's hear your fake sneeze.
Okay, maybe I'll go achoo. Like
Yeah.
a little cute one.
That's kind of cute, but it's not as cute as you'd think it is.
What if, what about like just like,
yeah, like a dad sneezing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try to not do it into the microphone.
Yeah, like a dad sneezing in another room, and you're like, Jesus. Like
Shut
that.
up, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you ready to play Acupuncture?
Yeah,
Ready?
I am.
Okay, so the first fact or non-fact.
Or is it? Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah. Who knows? So number 1, the shortest commercial flight in the world is 57 seconds.
Chew.
That's not the sneeze you said you were going
I know.
to
Like, not every sneeze is the same.
Joe. You're wrong.
What?
Yeah, there's a flight that's between 2 islands in Scotland that if the wind is behind you, if you've got the wind in your favour, it takes less than a minute.
That doesn't make any sense. I mean,
It does, Gary. Yeah.
oh,
It
my
makes
mistake.
sense.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. It would take how many minutes to wait for the plane?
No, the flight itself, like.
I know, yeah, but that's the thing. Like, how many minutes are you waiting to queue up, sit down,
Yeah.
prepare the fucking plane,
Yeah.
all that shit to be up and down in 60 seconds?
Yeah.
The boat can't be that long. Surely it's shorter.
That's true, actually. The boat must be really short.
Must be like way less time than fucking
But do you think people do it for the novelty of being like, I was on a 1-minute flight?
maybe. This is the reason why.
Do you know what I mean?
This is the reason why the world is melting because of global warming.
Because people are taking flights for the novelty. Yeah.
I've got 57 seconds to take a picture while I'm up here.
I wonder, is everyone like timing it when they're on the flight to be like, oh, look, my flight took 50 seconds today.
Maybe.
Yeah, so it actually sounds like good crack.
Yeah, it
doesn't it?
actually sounds great.
Okay, so you got that wrong.
Okay,
so
thanks.
you're 0 out of 1 so far.
Right.
Number 2,
Right.
I was like, sneeze or believe. I don't know. I don't know what's a catchy name.
Right.
Okay, so number 2, Pennsylvania's official amphibian, so they have an official state amphibian, is named the snot otter. Dad, Jesus.
Shut up.
That's true.
What
That's
the
fucking
fuck?
true.
I thought because you started giggling afterwards, so it's like you can't really hold your shit. Like,
No, it's just because I found the perfect name for you. Little snot otter.
would it not just be snotter? Like,
Snotter.
yeah.
Yeah, snot otter is kind of hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that wrong again.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Cool. This is
Yay!
fun.
Right, number 3.
Right.
Ready?
Ready.
In Antarctica, if you whistle, it can be heard by people up to 200 kilometers away.
True. Don't tell me it's wrong.
Achoo!
No!
It's wrong. I just pulled that out of my arse. That's wrong.
Oh, fucking anyway.
Yeah, so you're really... Oh, I was trying to think of a sports reference there. You're...
bullshit is not an allergy I have.
Oh my gosh.
That's my issue.
Okay, right. Wrong. Yeah, you got that wrong. Sorry.
You fucking already said that. You're
3 out of 3 wrong.
You're rubbing it in.
Yeah, 0 out of 3.
Right.
Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah, try get this one right.
Okay.
Okay. There are more bicycles on the planet than there are people. Why are you trying to read my face? Just have your own thoughts for once in your life.
True.
No, I made that up.
What the fuck? Like, how have I got 4 wrong? I can't believe this.
You think there's more than 8 billion? Oh, do you know what I just have to thinking is? I never checked if that was... I never checked.
You fucking piece of shit. Like, there could be.
I just came up with that and I was like, that's obviously not true. So.
I'm sure there's fucking 10 million in Beijing alone, so.
Oh, shit. Nah. No,
that's just a song.
There's no way.
It's a reference to a song you didn't get.
I know. 10 million bicycles in Beijing.
Oh, well done.
That's the tune and everything.
Yeah.
So let me just write down wrong.
You don't know that.
We'll
you don't know
check
that.
it.
We will
fact check it for the second half.
Fucking arsehole.
Okay. Number 5.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. There's so much human feces on Mount Everest from climbers, it has increased the risk of avalanche on the mountain. So there's so much poo that it's starting to weigh the mountain down and has increased the risk of avalanche.
Weigh the mountain down.
Yeah, that was just, I paraphrased it.
Joe!
Yeah, I made that one up.
Fucking, like, of course, like that one. Oh, thank God I got one right. I'm fucking so relieved.
Yeah, you got that right. Well done. But what gave me the inspiration for that was I read a thing that there's a mountain in Alaska, right, that has a big glacier on it. There are 66 tons of feces, human feces there.
What? Do people just love this shit in Alaska? Like,
no, because you're staying there overnight. I think it's like an overnight thing that you sleep on the mountain.
Do you say 66 tons?
Yeah, of poo on this mountain. And as the glacier is melting, and as I read this, I'm like, is that true what scientists have said? They said the melting glacier is about to release... Maybe this isn't true. About to release literal poop shoots.
What the fuck? Like...
Yeah, so there's loads of poo. It's going to be melted and there's just going to be loads of shit.
How did they measure this? Like, I mean,
that's
66 tons, that's a lot. Like, of anything.
How did they measure that?
That's like
I'm
66 elephants.
That wasn't true.
Is an elephant a ton? I don't know.
10-ton elephant. 10-ton polar bear.
What are you talking about?
That was a thing that whenever I was younger, my sister Jess had this little box. It looked like a box of cards, but it was a box of like 100 chat up lines.
Right.
And like, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that chat up lines, because I was like 7 or whatever.
Yeah.
And one of them was go up to someone and say like 10-ton polar bear, and they'd be like, what? And it's like, well, it broke the ice anyway.
Oh, that's so shit. Oh my God. Like, surely, like, if someone said that to you, what would you do? Just turn around and walk away, surely?
You'd be like, fucking weirdo.
Fuck off. I hope a 10-ton polar bear sits in your chest.
10-ton polar bear.
10-ton polar bear.
Yeah. So, Jess, sorry for sneaking into your room and reading your chat up lines.
And hopefully you use that one on someone.
Yeah.
Next.
Right, next one, number 6. So you've got one right so far. You're doing poorly.
Right.
There's an area in the south of France where Garfield-shaped phones have been washing up for the last 35 years.
Garfield-shaped phones?
Yeah. Yeah.
In where have they been washing up?
In the south of France, in Brittany. Yeah. Stop staring at me so intensely to see if I'm lying or not. That's not the game. You have to decide based on the facts.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I just tried to think.
So dumb.
Joe!
Dad! You're wrong.
What the
It's
fuck?
true. A shipping container got caught in a storm and collapsed off the coast of... Or not collapsed, like fell off the boat or something.
Right.
I don't know, a boat capsized.
Right.
And the shipping container was filled with Garfield phones.
What the fuck?
I think these things might not be true.
I don't know if you fact checked your facts. Like, where did you find this?
Like, they're all off the same list. So I really hope they're true.
They're all off the same list.
Yeah.
You fucking
Except
arse.
the ones I made up. Okay,
Right.
so there's another one wrong. Add that to the pile.
Jesus, right.
Let's see, can this acupuncture fix your fucking intelligence?
That's not a good one.
I know, yeah.
Shit. Oh my god.
Okay, number 7. Ready? You got one right still.
Right. Okay.
If you went to live on Mars with an adequate oxygen supply,
Okay.
your life expectancy is said to increase by 50 years. Yeah.
Hey, fucking, that one was definitely bullshit.
I made that up. Well done, well done.
Thank you.
Okay, number 8.
Right.
If you tried a new apple every day, it would take over 20 years to sample them all.
True.
Yes.
Yeah. I was watching.
I gave that away.
I looked at you.
Do I have a tell?
No, but you were literally looking at me like, go on. Be wrong.
Go on, sneeze.
Sneeze, go on.
Go on. Yeah, my eyes kind of got a bit wide.
You
looked
literally,
like you were going to
you
sneeze.
looked giddy, like.
All right. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so you've got 3 right.
So what? That's like 365 multiplied by 20.
Yeah, there's over 7,500 varieties of apples in the world.
Fucking hell. I thought it was just like Granny Smith green ones and then the kind of shitty red ones.
Sweet lady or something.
Sweet lady.
Pink lady.
Pink lady, yeah.
Yeah,
Sweet lady.
Look at that. Sweet,
Yeah,
sweet lady.
Sweet lady. Who would you rather, Granny Smith or Sweet Lady? Granny Smith, fucking all day.
Yeah, fuck, marry, kill. Granny Smith. Sweet lady.
Sweet lady.
Or one of the other. 75,000. 7,000.
Jesus.
Okay, number 9. The remains of the inventor of the Pringle can are in a Pringles can. So he's dead and he's in the Pringles can.
If you made it up, that's really good.
Stop looking into my soul. I gotcha. It's true.
It's true. Fuck
I
it.
wish I made that up.
I know. I was thinking that's too good, but I wanted to give you the credit.
I know, yeah. No, I didn't make that up.
I did that for you.
Yeah, so the guy who invented it, his ashes are in a Pringles can.
That kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Does, yeah.
Does he look like the Pringles man? Do you have the moustache?
Yeah, he looks exactly like him.
You don't
He's got
know
a big
that.
cartoon head in him.
Yeah.
No, he does. I don't know. I didn't see him. Didn't look any more into that, so it might not even be true.
You didn't look into any of these enough. You literally pulled them from someplace without fact checking.
Okay, our last one. Right. Cannibal puppies exist in the Amazon.
I don't need to sneeze for this one. We already know. That like.
I just realised how fucking dark that is.
Yeah, that's so dark. Like.
That's so bad.
Go on, finish it out then. Cannibal puppies exist in the Amazon.
Forest. They basically have a Hunger Game.
This was never going to be true. Like.
I went too obscure with this. They basically have a Hunger Games type situation when they're small, and usually just one or two from the litter survive.
Jesus! So they eat each other. I thought they ate people. Like,
no.
which was the other cannibals? Oh my God.
What's wrong with me that's what my brain thought
What
of?
was going through your head
That's
there?
a deep, dark thing. That's like, do you know when you see a scary movie and you're like, the person who made that up is fucked up.
Yeah.
That's what this is like. The person that invented cannibal puppies. Oh, fuck yeah. So I'll have to give you a point for that because I gave it away.
That was way too obvious. Fucking hell, you had me the whole game. Like, how did you finish on that one?
I have no idea. Oh God, no one makes me laugh more than me.
No one. Like, literally. You should get that tattooed on your arm.
Oh, imagine. All right, so what did you get in the end? Because I gave you that one.
I think I got 3 out of 10 maybe.
Right. You got 4. 4 out of 10, so you failed. Well done.
Like 40% is a pass.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, so that was Acupuncture. Thank you for playing.
Well done.
Just in case you forgot, this episode's about acupuncture. Not cannibal puppies.
Yeah, nice. Perfect.
And off we go to get some fucking
few needles in us.
Needles stuck in our bums.
In our bums.
After a ridiculously long time, we're back.
It took so long.
We were there for 3 hours.
We were. We have just had. Did you have needles in your arse?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. And it's funny that, like, it seems to have had a reaction in you that I didn't expect.
Go on.
We just got into the lift there and you decided to let one rip.
No, I didn't.
In a small metal box.
Stephanie.
You farted.
Do you know what? It's actually changed you as well, because you decided to just start slandering people directly after it. Those needles have changed you.
Admit that you did that.
Absolutely not. There's no proof.
You are such a liar.
There's no proof of that.
I get the CCTV that shows me going, that was rotten.
Oh,
fucking liar.
Slippery snake. So, go on. Let's do our little expectations versus reality.
Oh my God.
What were you expecting from this?
Yeah, I was expecting to be like Ben Wyatt, being really stressed out.
Yeah.
And I was expecting to think it was a load of shite.
Okay, yeah, same.
I was kind of expecting the place to be a bit like, should I trust this place or not?
Me too, yeah.
Really
I don't know.
Expecting to not trust the place.
I don't know why that is. I thought it'd be more grimy or something. I don't know why. Like, I made sure to be like, are the needles sterilised? And they were like, yeah, they're single use. I was like, okay.
Were you like that as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know why.
Yeah. That was it. That was my expectations when I kind of, just before I went in. What was going through your head before you went in?
Similar. I for some reason, I was like, this is going to be a load of bollocks. And I thought it'd be kind of an in-out 30-minute experience. I was expecting as well to be looking down at a load of needles and just feeling a little bit queasy. But yeah, obviously I ended up being on my front, so I was really glad I didn't get to see the needles going in. I really didn't like that. I thought I'd be more nervous.
Right.
I was a little bit nervous, but I thought I'd be more nervous. And I expected a lot more bullshit explanations about, we need to move the chi from here and here and here.
Yeah.
So I really expected a lot of that.
Yeah. But we went in and it was probably too fancy and nice for us.
It was like fucking it was expensive.
It was really expensive, and it was a doctor's office.
It was an actual, they said, you want to see the doctor, what's wrong? We were like, well,
we just want to try acupuncture. We've got a podcast.
Yeah. I don't think you really got that.
No, I was like, we try new things, we just want to try it. And they were like, okay, but what are your symptoms? And we were like, well, like, not really anything. Can we just try it together?
Yeah, it was weird, because I felt like, oh shit, are we supposed to be
sick?
Are we supposed to be sick or something here? Yeah.
We went to the doctor. It was €30 each.
Yeah, which, is not as expensive as
here
going to the doctor.
It's so fucking dear though.
At home. Here it's really fucking dear.
That's really dear in Thailand.
Well, in Ireland, I was looking at prices there. It'd probably be like 50 to 60 quid. So,
right, okay.
For acupuncture. I don't know if that could be for 60 minutes. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So straight away then, I was more like, this is legit.
Yeah, I felt a bit like that as well.
Yeah. Because I was just thinking we go into like a massage place. And they just happened to do acupuncture on the side, like the cupping.
That was it. But the place was like clean and neat. And
very
like
clean.
Everything was
they were
was
thorough
kind of in order.
with kind of like your medical history, all that stuff. They took our blood pressure before we went in.
Yeah.
Mine was perfect.
You're only fucking dying to say that.
I know, yeah. I know, yeah.
Mine was a little bit high.
And I was like extremely nervous. So I was like, my blood pressure is going to be so fucking high.
Yeah. He literally said, wow.
He did say, wow. I think I got it like textbook what it's supposed to be, which I don't know off the top of my head. But yeah, it all started with your man at the desk. We went in. He was saying he had got acupuncture for the first time. And he was like, I was so nervous. Like, when I see the needles go in, I'm like sweating. I was like, don't tell us this.
Yeah, stop. He also had all those, like, the marks that we talked about in the cupping. Yeah. So if you ever look up Michael Phelps, Rio Olympics, you'll see all these kind of marks on his back. Yeah. So he had all of them, like 2 on his neck and back that you could see. So
really obvious ones, yeah.
He was pretty giddy, wasn't he? Like,
he was so giddy. He was like, I got acupuncture because I get like mood swings. He was like, so some days I'm like, if someone asks me something, I'm like, yeah. And if some days I'm like, yeah. We were just sitting there being like, what the fuck?
Also, like, everyone gets fucking mood swings, you know? It's like,
it was so strange.
Yeah. Once we went into the woman,
The doctor,
yeah, I wanted to burst out laughing. Because,
did ya?
Yeah.
I didn't get that sense off you at all.
Are you taking the piss?
No.
Oh, I was conscious of how much I was smiling at her at times, and I was like, I'm going to burst out laughing any minute. And it was because she reminded me of either Chucky from the Rugrats, right? The way she talked.
Yeah.
Or kind of like the nerdy character in a children's movie who's kind of like, according to my calculations.
Yes.
So she kind of had
that.
a real nasally kind of thing. So I think I was also nervous. So I was just kind of like
Pure nervous laughter.
to burst out laughing.
And it was a weird situation.
It was weird. And then she did the tongue thing. So she analysed her tongue and she felt her pulse and shit like that. And
you had the better tongue.
I had a way better tongue than yours. Yeah. She was like, oh, greasy little green tongue on you.
She said mine was very pale.
Yeah, she said yours looked like a fucking snake.
No, she didn't.
You fucking snake.
Then she was taking our pulse and asking us random questions.
Yeah, so like, what did you think of that? So she felt both of her pulses, was kind of feeling them for ages on both arms, and then said
she was feeling mine, and then she was like, "Are you gassy?" And I was looking at you, going, "I am particularly at the moment. Yeah, I am." Like, what a weird thing to get from my pulse.
But I was thinking about that like between the tongue and checking the pulse, and she was saying like, oh, well, you know, different parts of the pulse you can feel, is it coming from the kidneys or is it coming from the stomach or whatever? And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. And with the tongue as well, she said something. But I was thinking about it then during the acupuncture, like, she really could have said anything to me. She could have been like, oh, do you see the way your left elbow points out more than your right elbow? That means like your left kidney's bigger than your right kidney. You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't know, the whole skeptical side of me is, what do you mean? Like,
oh, the skeptic was jumping out in that room. Like, especially when she was asking about, I was saying I get bad period cramps. And she was like, you could just drink warm water. And I wanted to kick her in the face. So intense.
Just wanted to drop kick her in the chest.
I actually was like, oh, okay.
Is that all?
I was like, I can't believe that's the cure and no one ever told me. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll try that.
Will you try that though?
Yeah, I'll definitely try that. But I'd actually bet. What would I bet? What do I have to my name?
What do you have?
I bet my laptop on it.
Fucking come on now.
That it wouldn't work.
What do you bet? The most expensive thing you own?
Yeah. I'd bet my little teddy over there.
Right, that's
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't put teddy bug on it.
Would you not? That's worth fuck all.
No. But listen, I bet a tenner.
Right, okay.
I bet a tenner that it wouldn't work.
Okay.
I don't believe that for a second.
Right. Well, let's see.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want to let all the listeners know when your next period is?
Oh, I'll keep you up to date with my cycle, guys.
Yeah,
okay?
we'll do a countdown on our page. 2 more weeks until Steph's period.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that in that room I was thinking, right, this is the most skeptical of all of it that I could be.
Yeah.
But I was surprisingly more interested. Like, she seemed kind of convincing.
She, like, as time went on, I got more and more convinced. Because she was like to you, and I get thirsty.
Yeah.
Often. And I wanted to be like, yeah. Because you could go for a while without drinking water, and then all of a sudden you'll drink half a 2-litre bottle of water out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You'll gulp it down.
You could have just said a litre. I'll just drink a litre of.
Yeah, whatever. Then I was like, I'm pure like your man if I'm like, he is thirsty. He actually is.
Correct, yeah.
Aren't you? Tell the woman now.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just going to sit here and say nothing. But like, as time went on, yeah, I did start to believe her a little bit more. I was like, okay.
What was also
you guessed
nice.
that I was gassy. So.
You guessed that I'm full of farts, and that's correct. So she, what I thought was nice, I was expecting her to be explaining everything, being like, oh, and chi this and chi that. But she was really like asking questions and listening, which was that was kind of nice.
It was so different than going to the doctor in Europe, which is the only other place.
What is this, fucking Europe?
Fucking Europe?
Yeah, we're going to vacation in Europe this year.
Yeah, if you go to the doctor in Europe, the country, it's very different.
It's very different, yeah.
Yeah, she was really asking and listening. So we told her our ailments.
Yeah, what did you tell her again? Your
my
sore hip.
My sore hip. And you said your sore calves and your sore bum.
Sore calves, not sore bum at all.
Sore lower back.
Sore lower back, sore neck, sore calves, which is all true.
Yeah.
You know, like, my calves in particular are fucking killing me.
Yeah.
Bit shitty. We weren't in, I kind of expected us to be on like a bed each beside each other, like the cupping. So it's a bit shitty that we weren't. I
was in a weird room down the back.
What do you mean?
Like I was in this weird little room on its own. All the beds were beside each other and separated by a curtain. And then I was in a special room where they turned the light off and everything.
What? Because I could still hear you.
Could you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in a little special room.
Oh my God.
Did they give you a cult uniform?
They gave me a little blue, like, what would you call them? Like, kind of like scrubs, but more of like a Thai version. I actually would like to bring them home and wear them around. Like, really? Yeah, they were comfy.
Oh, mine was a weird little cult. I felt like I was in prison because, like, they gave me the matching, like, shorts and top. Not shorts, like,
you got a top?
3/4 lengths and, like, a little tunic thing.
Right.
And then I was in this room on my own with a bed, and the bed was up against the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so did that kind of taint your experience a bit, like?
I was grand. I was just a bit bored, but I was, like, looking at my phone and stuff. And then your man, the reception guy, came in.
What happened?
He comes in and he goes, would you like to see him? As if you had just been born. As if you were a newborn baby. I was like, why just say it like that?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And like, I was actually fairly calm. And then I walked in and I saw your back and I actually went weak at the knees.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, I actually felt a little bit faint.
That was one thing I was really glad that I didn't have to see the needles.
It was so much worse than I thought it was going to look. And you were like, I was like, hey, and you were like, how does it look? And I was like, actually looks grand, yeah.
You
and then I turned around and I walked straight back out. I thought I was going to die. So then I just sat in the room, absolutely panicking.
Oh, fuck me. Right, okay.
And not absolutely panicking, that's really dramatic, but I was really nervous. I was sweating like.
Oh, shit. At one stage during it, she was, it was like, are you okay or whatever. There was 3 of them around me.
Yeah.
And it was weird, like everyone's speaking Thai and every now and again they might laugh a bit and you're also like, are they fucking laughing at me? Because half my arse was hanging out, so like I always thought they were like, oh, look at this little hairy crack or something, you know what I mean? Like, they're just laughing at me in Thai, so you know what I mean though? Like half my arse was out.
I do know.
So it's always a thing.
Yeah, if they're laughing, you presume it's about you.
You presume it's about yourself, but yeah, it wasn't. Once or twice, actually, I'm just such a fan of a collective groan. Like when everyone sort of goes like "oh" or "oh" at the same time. And at one stage, she was trying to put the needles in, my calf or whatever.
Yeah.
So she's feeling around. She says, "Is it there? Is it there?" And at this stage, I had probably 40 needles in my back.
Yeah.
And I went to reach down to be like, no, it's more sort of here. And when I moved, they all went, "oh." I
heard that. I heard them all go, "oh." All of them at the same time.
Yeah, so I just wanted to start laughing there. But I was like, oh shit, I better not do that. And there was another time as well where she kind of rubbed the muscle on the side of my leg and it just twitched. My leg just twitched or whatever. And they all went, "oh," at the same time. So it's like, surely were you not expecting that? Like, did that not happen to everyone during an acupuncture thing when they're feeling around the muscles and prodding them with needles?
It's like an audience for a sitcom.
Yeah.
It's like everyone at once be like, yeah.
So yeah, like it was...
did you find it sore?
For the most part, no. But there was probably 3 or 4 different times that it felt sore. The place they started, which I thought would be weird, was in my skull. Like to have a needle in your fucking big bald head.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think there was like 2 in it. That was weird. I didn't really feel it, but it was most sore in my left shoulder. I don't really know why. Yeah, there was 2 or 3 times it hurt. What about you? Was yours sore? Or?
No, it wasn't that sore. It was a bit, again, it was just a bit of a weird, what did I say again? I didn't say that already. It was a weird sensation.
Yeah.
Like just a bit of a strange, like your body's just like, no thanks to the needle in my bum.
Yeah, what are you doing?
That was kind of happening, but I just have never been so tense in my whole life.
And I was reading that article about the woman with anxiety.
Yeah.
Do you feel less anxious after it, or do you feel kind of more anxious, or can you relate to that?
In the moment, I was just probably the most uptight I've ever been.
Right.
Let's just say. At one stage, I noticed my shoulders were nearly up at my ears.
Right.
I was so fucking tense because I was like, it's my hips. So she put loads of needles like in my arse, basically on the left side, and then kind of up either side of my spine. And she was getting higher up, and I was like, not in the neck. I didn't want any near my neck because that just freaked me out a little bit.
Did you tell them that?
No, I didn't say that out loud. I just like, not my neck, but they didn't. They only kind of went halfway up my back.
Okay.
And that was it.
Yeah.
And then the worst part was they put one in the crease of the back of my knee.
Yeah. The back of my fucking legs are so ticklish. At one time I just jumped and she was like, tickles? I was like,
oh,
yeah,
really?
tickles.
Oh no, I just was like, that's just not where needles are supposed to go. So I hated that. And then they were like, okay, we'll leave you. And I was like, for how long? And they were like, 20 minutes. I was like, fuck.
Did you not think that time kind of flew by?
No.
Oh, I did.
Was just sitting there having an awful time.
Did you not press? Because they gave us a button each.
Yeah, that made me feel a bit better because I was like, I can press that at any moment.
Yeah, so the button was just to call them in or whatever if you're...
It was like a help.
Discomfort.
A little SOS button. So no, I wasn't that relaxed. And then eventually I kind of did relax a little bit.
Right.
And then I could hear you. I could hear you being like, how many needles were in me? And you were like 20, like 30. And she was like 52. And you were like, 52 needles. And then I started laughing. And I was like, for fuck's sake. I was just kind of forgetting what was happening. And then you were like, 52.
Yeah, she kind of did like a... Did you know if someone does a bit of like a simple laugh and you kind of try to laugh to be with them, but you're really just thinking like, yeah, that wasn't that funny. Because I was laughing being like, 52. And she was like, haha.
She was like, you little simpleton.
Yeah, she's like, you're so simple. So,
oh, God love you.
Yeah, 52 needles. I wasn't expecting that many.
No, I had about 20, I think it was. Maybe
did you
even
ask?
less. No, but as they were taking them out, I counted.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't really feel them coming out or really going in.
Well, I didn't feel the needle, but I felt her hand like everywhere she was taking them out.
So, like, I'm just trying to think, why do people do acupuncture, like we were saying?
Yeah.
Really to be kind of more relaxed, for your muscles to be less sore, have less anxiety, tinnitus.
Have more anxiety.
Tinnitus, which neither of us have. Like, did any of those, were any of those boxes ticked for you? Do you feel better after it?
I have no pain in my left hip.
Oh, Jesus, that's a fucking turn of events.
I have no pain in my left hip.
Holy shit,
the
right.
pain is gone and it's been there for weeks.
Did they give you massage as well at the end? Okay. Yeah.
Like the only pain now is it's actually a little bit tender.
Okay.
I think from the massage as well though, because it's like a Thai massage where there's like no oil, nothing, just like absolutely ripping the skin off you.
Yeah.
But the pain is gone. Like, and I was getting like crampy pains in my hip and I've nothing. What I do have is a pain in my knee that I didn't have before. I think that's just because she was kind of rough with the massage and like I just started to get this pain down the side of my knee.
So do you think it's just gone from your hip to your knee? Like,
I don't know, maybe that'll just go again, but she was very rough with the massage.
Yeah, the massage was heavy.
Yeah, so I have no pain in my hip.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So, and do you feel more relaxed?
Yeah, my body feels kind of heavy. Like,
I feel like
in
that
the
as
way
well.
that like you just woke up or something like that. Feels heavy, which I was not expecting to feel in any way relaxed after it.
Yeah, I was expecting to feel a bit more tense after. I feel more relaxed as well.
How is your calves and lower back and shoulders and stuff?
They all feel better.
Do they?
Yeah, definitely. Now my calves are still a bit sore because they were, even when she was massaging them at the end, they were just so sore for her to press on, but they feel way better to be walking on. Now, the thing that I'm not sure on is do they feel better because of the acupuncture or because of the massage she was given at the end?
That is a very good question.
So it's hard to know, but I feel more relaxed.
Yeah.
I think I've been in pretty good form today anyway, so I'm not sure did it have an impact on my mood or whatever. Feel very heavy as well. I feel like this was actually more successful than I thought it would be.
Same.
You know, I thought we were going to go into this skeptical, be like, didn't help at all.
Yeah.
But I'm really glad that both of us did have the pains. Like, again, I'll say it with cupping. She wanted to do cupping with us today.
Yeah, we said no.
I said, no, thanks.
Yeah.
No, we just kind of want to see.
Because we want to make sure the results were coming just from acupuncture if it did work.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I think it does work.
I'm so fucking surprised.
Same.
I actually can't even explain how surprised I am.
Yeah. Well, don't bother. You don't have to. you don't have to at all.
No one wants to hear that.
Yeah. Should I bother, Beans? How many are we talking here?
Oh my god! Like, I think yes, you should bother.
Right.
And I'd give it a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
I would give it a 4 only for during the experience. It was hell because I was so tense.
Right. Okay.
And like, I think my shoulders are actually more sore now from the tension. But then my hip feels so much better that I'm like, that worked. Can't argue with that.
Yeah, I'm a bit like that as well.
How many should I bother beans from you?
I was going to say 3.5. I was thinking I'd maybe give it 4.
Right.
But upon reflection, if it costs like 50 or 60 quid for one session at home,
yeah,
that's probably the same cost as a physiotherapist.
Yeah, and I'd actually rather get a massage or something than just sit there with needles.
Yeah, I wouldn't completely rule it out. Like, just from doing the research, if I was to just read into it, I'd be like, right, I'm not going to bother with this. But after actually experiencing it, if I did have arthritis, tinnitus, whatever, I would definitely consider this.
Yeah, my mind is very open to it now.
Yeah, a lot more
very open to it. Like, I would do that again. I think you should bother trying it.
Yeah, I would definitely do it again. 100%.
100%.
I'm still not really sure would it be like the only thing I'd rely on if I had this issue, whatever, like pain issue or whatever.
Yeah.
It would probably be something I'd throw in every now and again.
Yeah, I get you.
But definitely feel the results. Like, I'm happy with it.
Well, do you want to see what it looked like?
Yeah, go on.
Just want to see what terror I walked in on. So there's a load of needles in your neck.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, like that's a lot. Like, they're just in the back of your head.
Yeah.
Look at that cut in.
Oh my God.
Isn't that rotten? That's how I walked in on, and I was like, oh God.
Jesus, that just doesn't look like you're supposed to do this at all.
It doesn't at all. What was sending me over the edge was she was kind of massaging, and the needles were wobbling, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking puke. My whole arse is just out.
That's your arse. I thought that was mine.
It's not hairy.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, I think if I saw them going in your back first, I would have been nervous too.
Yeah.
That doesn't look nice at all. It
doesn't look, it just looks wrong. But anyway, it was a very weird experience, the whole fucking 3 hours.
Yeah.
But I'd do that again.
I would do it again. Yeah, I would definitely do it again. If you do have, let's just say, pain of any sort, like, I would say this is worth doing. Maybe instead of a massage, because I throw in a bit of a massage as well.
Yeah, give it a go, lads.
Definitely give it a go, yeah.
100%. 100%. That's it.
That's it. Well, if you liked our... I really liked our game this week. If you liked our game this week, please leave us a review.
Yes.
On Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah,
and we would love to hear your thoughts. Also, if you have any kind of game ideas or if you have any episode ideas, let us know, because
we're open to hear that.
Very open to hear it.
100%.
So I think next week, or one of the weeks coming up, we're potentially going to a shooting range.
Yeah, and we're going to have a Halloween episode.
We're going to have a
Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Halloween special.
Yeah. So
obviously.
We'll be pushing that out.
Yeah.
The 25th of October.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, exactly. And if you go try acupuncture, also let us know.
Yeah. Fuck you, Puncture.
Fuck you, Puncture. Achoo. Puncture. But yeah, that's all the crack.
That's it for another week.
Bye, I suppose.
Well, see you later then, I guess.
Good luck to you, lads, I think.
Bye-bye.